Hoi, hand pink waving. Stream started. Hello Mew, hello, hello.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Is Tavern Nikanda music? Yeah, Nikanda sounds like it. Yes. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. I don't remember where I was on the game. What I was doing. Which is concerning. Also, I had a very funny interaction yesterday. Crab is how you remember? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I finished the crab, right? I think. I don't remember what I was going to do next. That's the detail? Yeah. I suppose I will do a rundown of the first dungeon and see whatever is off place. Yeah. Yes, I do forget. So yesterday I was I'm planning to do some bug fixing, yes. And then we'll move on to Dungeon 2. Yes. Yesterday I was lurking on our stream around 6 in the morning. And well, not so much yesterday as today, really early in the morning. Well, I was lurking on his stream, and he was talking about how he wanted to do a special program to work with this asset he'd made for fishing, right? But he needed to hire a programmer for it. And I spoke in chat like, hey, do you want me to make it? What do you need? Right? And he was like, oh yeah, it has to be like this and that and blah blah blah. And but I'm thinking to hire a professional programmer and what and blah blah blah. And this I need it that way. And I was, that doesn't sound hard. I can do it for $15. And he was like, that's fine. Send me the invoice. Later I will hire the actual professional programmer to do this and blah blah blah. And you don't have to try too hard. There is no need to hurry, blah blah blah. And I was like, is he not aware that I'm a professional programmer? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the program. Actually, I already made it. It's already working. And I'm just missing making the documentation. Yeah. And I have already taken the screenshots. I already like restructured the documentation. So I'm just going to finish that after the stream. And then I'm going to send the invoice. Yeah, I'm basically going to overshot it. Indeed. Because the original price I gave him was like, hey, I can do it like this and blah blah blah. But I was speaking as I will give this to you without documentation, right? So with documentation, it should be a higher price, right? But since it's like the first time I make a program for him, I will just give it the documentation for free. Even though I fucking hate making documentation. Did you get up early or did you not sleep? I didn't sleep. And I'm not tired. I don't know, it's how to call it. I was like, what was I doing that late at night? I think I was just like watching videos, doing random stuff. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes I have these like, oh, I was reading manga. That's what I was doing. Ah, I remember now. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I sometimes go into this like rampage of reading stuff, books or manga or something. Yeah. And sometimes I don't actually sleep. Yeah. Watching previous project set bot would be extremely boring. I don't think my bots are very watchable. Yeah. Most of the time, nothing is actually happening. Yeah. Also, I will probably be like hating myself because I will be like, no, do it this way. It's easier that way. No, you're going to cost this book in the future. I will be criticizing myself. Yeah. But yeah, I'm making a little program, a little drop table. Yes, for fish. I actually try to suggest to ours to make fish like the ones in Dredge because I thought it would be funny. Yeah, the aberrations. Basically, yeah. You finally got to use your touch grasping? I need to do a bunch like... Oh, I see what happened on Discord just now. I see. Wow. Wow. I need to finish making the alerts that I keep forgetting to make. Yeah. I have pending making the ocarina. I want to make the ocarina. Yes. Yeah. What else is missing from the game? I'm like thinking back. So did I fix the door? I did make the throw pretty much look correct, I believe. You can wait to force me to listen to horrible music until you get the time right.
Meow meow.
Oh, on the last game, making streaming near the end, you were testing bomb damage. It wasn't triggering the UI. Oh yeah, okay. I got it. I remember now. Ah, yes. You're right. Ah, now I remember. Also, hello. Ariel? Hello. Welcome. Yeah, by the way, if you have not voted, you are still on time to vote. Yes. Currently, it looks like we will be playing Terraria. Yeah. You have probably just today. I will close the poll tomorrow morning. Yeah. You already did. You checked the box. Yeah, just a reminder. I haven't played Terraria in ages. That's going to be interesting. Oh. Okay, shall we move on to the game development before I start getting sleepy for some reason? You haven't played at all yet? Oh.
Hoi, smiley face emoji, hand pink waving. Stream started. Hello Mew, waving hand emoji. Hello.
Hello.
Meow meow.
Meow. Meow. I forgot to open the editor. One moment. I saw they implemented a bunch of new features to Game Maker that I could have used for this development. But because I am afraid it will break everything if I update, I will not. There we go. Okay. The core was held while streaming. It was so stressful. Really? Sounds interesting to me. Let's see. So what I want currently is to make an item toggle, basically. Nothing more fun than making the streamer's life hell. We will see. We will see. I still don't know what exactly the gameplay of Verthandy is, but I think I will probably be able to handle it. Yes, the alerts are refreshed currently. Okay, so there is one thing I want to make first. So currently there is I have these like menus right here that are the ones that I use for making everything, right? And I was thinking I have this item UI that is like probably not named correctly. Menu inventory. Yeah, this should be inventory, no item, not item. Yeah, and I have these like weirdly like drawn out functions right here that I could probably structure differently. Okay, so let's make this very particularly. I want to rename this, so I'm going to change this to inventory UI, right? Because it's not really an item. So let's make a new object here. Object underscore item UI. Okay. And for the sprite, I want the same. Was it called the beta? Well, whatever. What is this one? Hold on. Menu title. Oh, okay. So it was just menu. This one. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just draw. Hold on. No, I'm going to draw UI. Okay. So I'm going to make a very specific thing. I'm going to make first the window, right? So it will be function draw window for item, right? And I will make it to be should I make it this manually, or should I try to make this like the proper way? Hold on, let me check documentation. Maybe I can actually make this more clean. Let's see. Draw test transformer color. Game maker. Draw. Wow. I hate it when it takes like 3 hours to load the screen. Wow. Let's just make it the hard way. Because I don't want to research this now. Draw rectangle. Can you hear the irony in that? I'm lazy, thus I'm going to make it the hard way. So this is going to be very interesting. So, where do we want to see the item when we change item? Top of the screen? So, where should it be? So when I press the thing to change item, where should appear? Top middle? So when I press this, it should appear on the top middle, is what you're saying, right? Or at the left of the cards? Maybe below the hearts would make more sense. Right below the hearts. Because top middle is where we find the bombs. When we... You see how the bombs pop in the middle, right? So let's see. I suppose let's make a box first, right? So bar back is going to be new vector 2. And let's say first let's keep basic location. We are going to be on 5,5 for the top left, right? And the bottom is going to be on what would be nice. Actually, let me make it more clean. Let's set this to 8. And this would be what? If I make it a 32 size sprite, it would be 40 here. Right? So this would be vector x, vector y, and vector 1 dot x, vector 1 dot y. Like that, right? Just to make something first. Right, and I will place this on the loading screen. So it's always available. And that would be over here. Load screen. Right, so I'm going to grab my UI and just drop it over here. Oh wow. This is dungeon 1, dungeon 2. Okay, let's put it over here. Okay, with that, it will load with the game now. So if I go in, wait, it should be showing. Why is not showing? Oh, it's because I just made the function. I never actually used it. There we go. That's our little box right there, right? And I think we should drop it like... what would be nice? Let's make an offset. Bar of back new vector 2, and the offset, let's make it on the vertical. It would be what? On Y I want 64. On this I can just keep it at 0. Actually I don't need this. I can just set this to 70, and this one would be 102. Yeah, I need to adjust the colors. So first, let's set the reset. Set transset color C_white is where we need to be. The background, it must be draw set color. Let's make it black. And the outline set color, it would be, how about we set a nice gray for now, just so we don't use white. Right, this is outline. Okay, so that will look like this. There we go. That's quite the square. Let's see, how does it look when we get hit? The position is not bad. But it's not like perfect either. Okay. Now that we have that, how about we add the item? Draw item. And that could be draw underscore sprite. And it will be the sprite. For now, let's use the bump as a placeholder. Bump 0. Comma, we don't care about the subimage. Position, we want it at the very center of this, right? So it would be on vector 0 dot x minus vector 1 dot x, comma, vector 0 y on y for both, like that, right, to have it centered. No, that's not correct. It should be vector this minus 16 and vector y minus 16. Right? So now if we give it a try. There we go. It's not perfect. Maybe a little bit lower, it would be nice. Let me see. Maybe I chose the ground sprite. Bomb sprite, bomb fall. I suppose bomb fall is the animation, right? Oh no, that's when the bomb literally falls. Bomb 0. Bomb 0 is like off center, not that I notice. It doesn't really need to be off 0. Drops. Maybe I should use the drop instead. It's still not like centered, but probably would be better. You like the bomb design? I'm glad. So let's go for the sprite for the bomb drop instead, because it will look better. One moment, my cat wants to leave the room. I'll be right back. One moment. Okay, I have released the beast. Now, let's see how this looks. Ah, is... it doesn't quite look right. Still. Maybe if you were a little bit bigger, it will look nicer. You went to your Grand Plus place today? Really? How did it go? Haircut kept licking your hand. I think that's a good sign. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm going to have to make like an animation for this. A special sprite, I mean. Right? Not just this is particular. It kept licking your hand so much you couldn't even pet it. That's weird. Maybe you needed to grab something. Like maybe you grab something like what is that thing called? Catnip? Or maybe you had some kind of smell in your hands? Okay, let's make this a variable here that would be like an F rate. Let's set it to 0. Right, and what I'm going to do is if this F rate is greater than 0, we will show our little drawing, right, of the sprite. Maybe I should set actually no. How do I do this? Maybe I should set a fade in and a fade out. Okay, let's set it like that. Let's set a fade in. I will set it to 0 by default and a fade out. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is that I will pass the value here, right, the fading, and what I'm going to do is that to the X I'm going to remove the fading. Actually, I don't need to even pass it. I just remove the fading for both, right? So I can set it to what would be nice. -50 by default. And when we run. I will check if we have a fading greater less than 0. We increase it to move it to the right. So that will make the eating window appear. It will move from the corner of the window to the right, until 0. And then to have it go back, I will need a waiting time. So let's set this to what? If this is greater or equal to 0 and F rate is greater than how much time do we give it? 1 second? Then we remove it. Wow, the fading is actually breaking my head a little bit. I think that should work. It just once we are like fully out, right? This is when we're fully out. We start moving the frame up to wait for 1 second. And once we are like waited for 1 second, we start moving it back. Right? And once fading is under 50, we reset F rate. Right, so we wait until so what will happen here is we'll slowly move to the right. Once we reach all the way to 0, we will start increasing F rate. Right? 160 has passed. What am I doing? This is like extremely complicated for no reason. Okay. Okay, so let's make a switch. I think it will be more clean like that. And I will make an anim. I will place in should I make it just a non-state? So when we are doing nothing. Okay, switch, and we are going to check for the state on fading. What we're going to do is when we are fading in, we just increase this value, right? Once we reach fading to be greater than 0, we change a state of anim to be anim dot wait, right? Going, we are in wait. Then we wait for the fire rate. Once we wait for 1 second, we change the animation to fade out, right? On anim fade out, we decrease our value from fading. Right? And when we reach the state where we are under 50, we switch state to none. We are done with the animation, right? And I don't need this. That was way too complicated for what I wanted to do, right? And when do we change between this? Very simple. We are going to check for the input of the player, and that would be the one to switch items. What was it? Attack idol. I really need to fix this. What was the button to switch items? On change item is the one, oh, Q. That's the one I'm using. Okay, so over here I will do the same. If he presses Q, and with if this, then I will simply say anim equals fade anim dot fading, and we start the animation, right? I don't need this part, like that. So I press Q. Boom. Nice. It's moving the way I want it. On the ground direction, but it's moving. Not fast enough. Fun enough. Okay, let's fix that. So the issue here is trying using a minus. So it's going, it should be going. Oh, I see. This should be a plus. Right here. That's the issue. It's a double negation. So now if I press it, it shows up and it goes okay. I need to make it like faster. So let's see. Here, instead of doing just a plus plus, let's make it a +2 instead of a +1. And this would be a -2. So it should move like twice as fast. Alright, I need to reset the F rate. Once we start the fade out, I can just set the F rate to 0. Yeah. There we go. What do you guys think? Is that fast enough, or should I make it a little bit faster? What do you guys think? Is a good speed? Oh, I just saw a bug. Can you guess what the bug is currently? Given what I showed you? Or not? It's a very funny bug. This is the bug. If I spam the key to change item, you can actually slowly push the square into the screen. And the issue is that here, when I start the change right here, this, I never actually specifically set it to 0. Yeah. That's the detail. And the thing goes over here, even though you cannot really push this one. I never actually set it the value to what I want. Oh wow, there is a cat in my room that somehow managed to sneak and wants out. One moment, I'll be right back. Okay. So now that we fixed that minor bug, I think we should maybe make the fading a little bit faster. Right? Because it doesn't feel like responsive enough for me. Now, the other thing is that even though I'm pressing the button, you see it keeps trying to go back into hiding, right? So what I'm going to do here is that when I press the button, I will also reset the waiting time, right? That way it won't try to go into hiding if I keep pressing the button like this. Right? Until I stop, it goes away. There we go. Ta-da! Now the only issue I have is the item. The image of the item doesn't look good to me. Yeah. So how about I make a new one? Let me grab this right here. And I will move this over here for the bomb. And I will call this Sprite Bomb UI. Right? And what I'm going to do here is simply adjust this bomb. Because I feel like it's like a little bit too off. Why is this on 2? That's weird. Okay. So first, what I want is to make this circle like bigger. Let's adjust the grid a little bit. So maybe if I do it around this size, right? So like this, and I move it down. Let's leave what? 2 pixels below? Okay, that's like that. And let's grab this one and I will just pop. Right? Already looking better. Like that. And how about I copy the match right here and make it a little bit bigger. Let's leave a little space on top. I think this bit right here looks nice, so I'm going to just mark it down like that, and then we have our bomb. Right, I just need the highlight. We have this little highlight over here, so I guess I will like do it like this. Like that. What do you guys think? It does actually make a nice touch. Really. Let's then put it over here. So a sprite underscore bomb underscore UI. Right. And let's check it out. So I press Q. Oh, that looks nice, but the white thing looks actually weird. Huh. The size is not correct. This is just with the white part. It actually looks a bit weird. Huh. Maybe if I move it a little bit, like more towards the center, maybe. So if I cover up this up and just adjust this. Maybe like that. It still looks a bit weird. How about I play it a little bit differently? How about I just shade it? How it's meant to be shaded? Still looks a bit weird. Okay, I think that looks better. Let's see. Okay, that looks better. The bottom part looks a bit weird. Oh, maybe I should move it a little bit. Yeah. So this part right here, I can just push it down like that. Maybe that's a little bit low. What do you guys think? How does that look? It looks like a bomb. Okay, so now I want to make something interesting here. So I have this function called get underscore sprite, right? That I basically use to grab the sprites for the animations, right? This one right here. You just say character name and the direction it should go, right? So it actually grabs it according to straight and everything else. So I was thinking of making a version of this, but for the UI. Let's call it a function get sprite UI, right? And it will just receive an item of item. It will just get an item, and let's call this item. Okay, now that we got that, I will just make a little switch. Right, and I'm going to simply, given the item I receive, I will throw case item dot none. Sprite underscore empty. I don't need a break. So I have this structure. So I'm going to use it like this. So in the case of bombs, it would be sprite underscore. No, wait. I'm going to make a version of this one right here. So I basically need to structure it like this. So instead of this, I will simply say the asset I'm looking for, the sprite, is going to be a sprite plus item, right? And it would be underscore dot UI like that. We don't need a direction. And then I will adjust error code right here, and I will just say here error. What was it? The name of that? Object underscore error logger dot add block sprite missing, just to keep it simple. Yeah, I think that should work just fine. Hmm. And I could I don't even need to pass the item. Now that I think about it. Bar item is going to be item dot actually, do we have a name for the items? We do. Right here. I don't know why they are all caps. But I can basically use this and just say it's going to be num dot object underscore layer dot selected item, right? So we simply grab that and here I just say, hey, grab the item according what the player has, right? And that function should be good enough, I think. Actually, let me do something here, just in case to prevent errors. Return sprite underscore empty. That way we don't crash in case of if there is a problem. Okay. And we crash. Wow. 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 Let's see what happened here. Sprite is supposed to be... I see. It should be like this. Ah! Non-UI missing. Ah! And it's spamming. Ah. The item none is... I suppose I can make just an item none. Let's see. Let's just make an... do I not have a... Where did I put that? Treasures? No. Tile sets? No. That's something else. Terrain? No. Projectile player? No. Passives, obstacles, inventory. Oh, I already had a bomb for the inventory. Oh, well, never mind. UI, chess, faces, enemies, drops. Where did I put that? Let me see. Empty is in suppose barrel? What? Huh? Enemies, Dungeon 1, suppose barrel kraken. Huh? Wait, what? Empty. It says it's on the same height as the supposed kraken, but I don't see it over here. Hold on. Kraken Dynamic. What is this? What is this? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me duplicate this and I will just call this UI and this will be none. That way we avoid the issue. And it crashed! Lovely. Incorrect time to define explain is sprite. What do you mean undefined? Huh? Hmm? Wait. Why is this filing? Hold on. Incorrect item defines spelling sprite. Okay, where here sprite is set. This is done. Okay. So it does get a thingy. We skip, continue, and we get an error right there. Why are you complaining? It is a sprite, right? Yeah. It's an empty sprite, but it's a sprite. I could just make it like something. Incorrect type undefined. What? Seen undefined. Sprite is not -1, so we will. Oh, wait. Did I really never did this? I forgot to return the value. Wow. 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 Okay, so now we see it's empty, right? Ah. So I can go over here, drop down, go into here, grab this, and now, well, it seems I made a mistake. Let's see, the problem is with the item itself. So, item. I'm going to just... why did you... Why are you... Damn it. Wow. The editor is really not letting me access this easily. There we go. The issue here is that this is bombs, not just bomb, I suppose. Yeah, this name is not correct, I suppose. Yeah, okay. That was the issue. So many small details here and there. Okay, we have an empty thingy right there. If I drop over here, grab that. Now you can see me switching between them. That works quite nice. Yeah. So now we have the ability to change the thing. Maybe I should make a bigger explosion for the charged one. Yeah. We have 3 versions. We have the one that is very, very long health. We have the one that is just charge. I ran out of bombs. Ouch. Ouch. We have the long one. We have the small one and the third one. We had 3 versions. Yeah, maybe I should make like an upgrade on the size of the bomb. Yeah. Okay. You know, GameMaker has this section that I probably should be using. You see, there is this thing right here called notes that I was thinking maybe I should use. You might be asking, what is a note? Well, it's literally just a text file. It does nothing within the GameMaker. So, Maybe I should do that.
E.
Hello. Hello, hello. So, our to do. Okay, that's fine, they said. Thank you for coming. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you, thank you. So we have one, right? One would be make upgraded bombs, explosions, bigger. Right? That's one. We also need to make the upgrades for the bombs. That is not just the dungeon item, but the actual like item upgrades. Yeah. We also need to place the bomb upgrades in the world. Yeah. Maybe I should do that. Actually keep like the to-do list when in the game. I think that would be smart. Let's make this dungeon 1 to do. Right, and then we have a dungeon 2 to do. We need to make the tile set. Make the tile set. We also need to make the boss. Right? We need to do a test run to find bugs. Overall, I need to fix that finding. That's one thing that I need to do. What else? What am I missing? Tell me. Oh, on the intro, I need to fix dialogue. And I also need to make characters for the intro. What else? For the overworld, I need to place lore pages because I have done not that yet. But brought the correct word by mistake. Wow. What else? What else am I missing? All right. Redo art for everything. including the enemies. And that goes for pretty much all of it. Let's put this at the end. What else? What else? Am I missing something? Let me do a run of the first dungeon real quick. I need to remove the chest right here and the heart piece. Oh shit, okay, I need to fix that immediately. That's probably because I've overwrought something somewhere. Enemies. What is happening here? Movement speed. Character name. UI log. This is just making the log. That shouldn't be triggering. The book is getting set to true. That's the detail. It is not set to true. So it's not coming directly from that. That is actually not coming from here. Huh. That's weird. Okay, so let's skip through this. And I go over here. And for some reason, this slime, what is it? Slime idle, neutral, not present. Enemy slime idle. Duplicate. Let's make this just the neutral like this as it is. I don't need to overcomplicate. Let's see if that's the issue. I forgot. Yeah. There we go. That was the issue. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, you can actually knock back the grass, which is not intended. And because you can knock back the grass, it actually can push yourself when you do it. Huh. Interesting. And you do take damage, which is even more interesting. Yeah, the rocks I don't mind, but the grass shouldn't be like pushable. That's an issue. That's a nice like combo. You can throw the objects at the enemies. I need to fix the grass. That's for sure. Yeah, these trees. Hmm. Oh. Okay, let's see. Ouch. So we are here. One thing I need to do is like make these things like not be always below the character. Yeah. Ah! Slime error underscore R? Slime error underscore error. I need to fix... Wait. Let me fix that. Because that's an issue. Let me write everything down. So I need to fix overall English should not be have knockback. Okay, we need to in the overall fix trees. Slash tree set. Let me fix the issue we have over here. I believe that issue comes from the not get ring. What is it? It gets right here. The issue is right here. This is enabling the devlog, right? When I should be doing this instead. Right? That is making a better case. And I will use the same over here. Just return an empty. So we don't like throw errors. Yeah. That's a better solution than what I have. Okay, that should fix the issue with the lag rooms. Ah. What happened? Underscore item not set before rename. Where? Oh, this. Oops. Ew. Ew. I just copy pasted and didn't even bother to correct the code. Snail call. Call? And missing. Seagull call B missing. Ah, it's actually showing me the errors right here. Interesting. Let me clear this. Test. You need to get a haircut? Well, my hair is pretty long and I'm trying to get it longer, so I cannot relate. If I shake my head like this, I can actually slap myself on the face with my hair. Okay, so now we had to fix the grass issues. There is animation missing for the grass. Funny enough. You noticed that when you were eating? Interesting. Wait, were you eating like you said last time? Were you going to like attack your food, basically? That kind of eating? That's how you notice? Wow. Maybe I should make like a button to clear the messages because they are kind of annoying. So we are missing dead neutral, which is interesting. For the drops. Slime error missing. What is that error that I'm seeing? Wait, let me continue. Actually, let me quit. I cannot really see anything there, so let's see. Depth error logger. I want to change some things about this. This is basically just printing everything, right? Maybe I want to make this the last 5 instead of everything. So I have narrator starts on 0 and it just increases that. So here I'm starting from room 8 going upwards. So maybe I should set it to like index -5 to see the last 5 message. That way I will not get like bombarded continuously. Actually, let me do it the other way. I will start on index here, right? And while this is greater or equal to, hold on. Ambulance. Greater or equal than index -5, right? And I will go the other direction. Right, that way I will draw the last errors that happen. Yeah, I think that would be like better in general. Is 5 too much? Maybe I should make it just 3. Okay. What happened? Error variable index error range -6. Oh, I see. Because index starts at 0? Yeah, I see, I see. If underscore I is below 0, return. We don't want to process that. Really? Out of range? Okay, so index shouldn't like start at a 0. Let's start at -1. Since we are going to do it like this. Zero index on this one. Okay, you know what? Let's not complicate things. Let's start at index -3, and that's it. If underscore I is below 0, just return. Okay. There we go. That looks way more manageable. Okay. Test. Object character entrance, sprite, placeholder, and normal drop opening in non-up. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I just need to make like the missing sprites there. Okay. Oh wow. Is the text like going up? That's not intentional. I need to fix that. There we go. Okay, let's do the run. Let's just finish this. So we go through here, we kill those. We get rid of the bears and these guys. Right? Ouch. And we have no items. Right, so we cannot open that. We go over here. We don't have any keys, so we cannot open this. We go over here. And we can see there is a crack right there, but we cannot really do anything. Here, there is nothing, so we continue. We get rid of this guy. Next room. We go over here. Take care of these guys. Trigger the door. We go in, we fight this guy. I need to fix this because you can literally spam attack to kill him. That's something I need to write down. And here we acquire the bombs, right? So now we have the option to check the bombs. Yeah. Maybe I should set the bombs to max when you get the bombs for the first time. That will probably be a good idea. That's locked. So we go over here. I can blow this one up. Just select the bombs and boom. We go in here. There is a key here. I can fight everyone here. Grab the key. We go out. We check this door, right? We find a little combat arena. I can fight these guys. And here we got a piece of heart. I didn't remember that I placed a piece of heart there. And let's see. Over here we can blow this. Right? And we go in here. We can look for more items here. There is a bomb. Ah! I fell. Go back up. Get rid of this guy and grab the key right there. Request is weird that bombs only start to drop after you find some in the ship. Yeah, I could make it so the crates don't drop bombs before the part where you get to them. Yeah. But also it means you will have a hard time recovering the bombs if you waste them. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot really make it so they don't drop because of that. Because you could soft lock yourself if I don't let you get bombs. Yeah. Okay, so now we can go through here. Fight these guys. Next, we are over here, and I can get rid of these guys. Take care of this. Go up. I did fix that, okay. So we are here, right? So we are exploring. We go over here. That one fell. And here we cannot go in because the door is locked, right? So we go on the other direction. We go in here, get rid of these guys. At first glance, there is nothing here. Until you see this. So we plant a bomb there. And then we have this little bottle. Right against these guys. Okay, and with that, we get the boss key. Now we go out. Ah, shit, I fell. Ah, shit, I fell again. Okay, so here we go to the bottom and we can get this over here. Right? I have not set this drop. That's another thing I need to do. Oh. Oh wow. This guy pushed me into the wall. Ah, damn it. Okay, we now have to go all the way back up. So, looking back, what we need to do again? I forgot already. We are here. We got the boss key. Yeah, but right now in this run, what did we found? I already forgot. Damn it. Damn it. Shit, I don't remember. What was the other issue we found? I know we found something. Shit, I don't remember. Ah! Okay, that's happened, so I can go in. And there is the boss battle. Up. Wow, I just parry backwards there. Ah. Ah, shit. I survived that. And then we finish. We claim our prize and go back. Right? And to go back, I had this that takes you all the way to the bottom. Right to the entrance. I don't remember what the issue was. But there was an issue. How was it? Shit. I don't remember. I know there was an issue that I said I need to write this down. I remember saying that, but I don't remember what I said about it. The bombs! The number of bombs that I need to set the bombs to max when you get it. That is what I forgot. I also need to fix this thing. This is showing that, but it's multiplying IF by 16, and because I is very high, there is an issue. This error was that because I was negative sometimes. It threw an error here. So we start an index and we go backwards. That means we start very high. Yeah, that doesn't work. Actually, let me check. I just got an idea. Alright. Okay, so I can use array insert. So it would be, instead of doing it like this, I will do array insert the text. Right, I want to insert, hold on, what was it? Array position missing value, okay. So I want to insert into this array on position 0 this value. Basically. Right? And then, given that, I can simply say, instead of saying up to index, I can just simply say up to 5. Right? Because I'm inserting at the bottom. Okay. Oh, I forgot to fix the bombs. Ah, damn it. Okay, whatever. It crashed. Out of range. That is indeed out of range. That shouldn't be happening. Did I write something wrong? Well, let me just do the thing with the chest. What is it? Dungeon chest, right there. Okay, so on step, right here I'm enabling the item, right? Oh, that's true. And if I'm not leaving the item, huh. Function enable item. Bombs. Let's set bombs to be equal to bombs, max bombs. As simple as that. There we go. That's done. Ah, it crashed again? What the problem? Index are on range. For this one? Index 0 will increase by 1. At 0. So we start at 0. So we put this 1. We go up by 1. Actually, we are not using index this way. I can actually just remove index altogether here. And here, I'm just using one to grab the ones on the bottom. Oh, it's because... Okay. I don't need index then. So I will say if our index or I is greater than the index we are at, we will just return. I see. Okay, there we go. That's working just fine. So now, I don't have an item, right? And if I check, I have bombs. So let me... I have 7 out of 8. So let me drop. Wow. Here we have 7 out of 8, right? I hit this, and now I have 8 out of 8. Yeah. And now we have bombs enabled. Wow. I never actually tried that. What if I just go over here and I grab the bombs and then I just like spam them like that? Wow, I barely survived. Hmm. Okay, that's working correctly. So what now? What do we know now? We had some like sprites missing. Nothing very important. What else? Hmm. Shall we try doing a playthrough of Dungeon 2? To see what's missing? Okay, let's go to Dungeon 2. Let me actually just finish Dungeon 1. Ah! So I go through here, go out, grab this. Nothing. Let's see. Ah, shit. I fell. And go back and I saw a seagull missing. What do you mean? Oh, you mean on the error messages? Probably, yeah. Ah. Oh, I forgot to grab the bombs, damn it. That's not good. Ah. Well, I can fight this pure parry. Ah, maybe not. Ah. Ah. There we go. So I go and grab the treasure. I probably should make the treasures already. Huh. Okay, I need to pick up the bombs first before I go. So, I go over here, pick up the bombs. Now we have bombs. And we leave. might have to put a pair on your head to find the seagull. Ah, that. I never actually liked that, like, minigame. Yeah. I found it very weird. And I felt like I never actually got anything useful. Ah, the treasure. Yeah, the treasure chest right there. I just remember. Let me write that down. I just saw it. So, notes. For Dungeon 1, we need to place a treasure in the hidden room chest. Okay, that's one thing. Let's see. Continue. So we bow back out, right? Just getting some help. We go over here, go over here. Ouch. I need to fix the grass. That's something important. Remove the knockback from the grass. Okay, so I believe Dungeon 2 was over here. Right up here. There it is. So we go over here. Okay, this enemy is right here. I suppose I need to fix. We are missing the dying animations. That's one thing. Right? So we go over here. I also need to remove that door. Yeah, let's put that into the notes. Dungeon 2, we are missing missing the animations. Remove the book. Shortcut door at the entrance. That's another thing I need to do. This time I'm going to write them down as I go. Okay, so we're right here, right? We have this puzzle we cannot do because we don't have the torch. Over here we have a bunch of enemies. That's one thing I need to do also. That's a problem. Okay. Overall, I need to make it so drops notes outside the screen, move into the screen. That's one issue I just noticed. Okay. Let's keep going. Let me open the map because I believe we're missing like something here. Let's see. Maps. Not that one. Not that one either. Research? No research. References. Not that one either. Maps. Dungeon shipwreck. Okay, so the map should look like this. Basically. That's the shipwreck. Wait. I wanted the Thorn Forest. Oops. Okay, so this is how it should look, right? Currently we have an issue. Right here we have like a one-way door right there, right? That's when you go fall below. It was meant to be a single room that goes up, right? Did I make that? I don't remember. And then we have a locked door here. This one is meant to be open. This one is meant to be a single way. This is locked. Yeah, I think I need to add the locked doors. That's missing. I'm missing locked doors and one-way rooms. Okay. So the issue for this, it would be we're missing make same screen one-way doors and lock doors. That's another issue. Because there should be a lock right here, right? Oh, now that I think about it, because I made the thingy where you can drop down, I can actually go down here. Yeah. So we're object to non-object state not set before reference. Step 0. Object eraser switch state. Okay, apparently the bracer is causing issues. I believe that's a puzzle piece. Bracer, yeah. Which states? Trigger. Do we have definitions here? Just trigger and timer. We have a state here, but not here. State. We have this. State.idle. Let's set it by default. Okay. I should have saved. Damn it. Okay, and grab this. Grab the bombs. Grab. Let's head through here. I wanted hearts, but apparently this is not dropping hearts. There we go. We exit. Ouch. Okay. So I'm going to save right here. Let's see, so we are here. I wanted to check the floor below. Ew. Okay, now we're here. Right? So we can go across. Apparently there is nothing, right? We go over here. We don't have a way up, sadly. That's something missing. Stairs up missing from big one. Rooms. Stairs down missing from F1 rooms. Okay. I don't need this. So let me load. Okay, so we are missing the locked doors, the one-way doors, right? Let's do a little run of the dungeon. So I go over here, right? I open the door, go down here, grab the map. I'm missing the map. Oh. Make dungeon map and item drop. That's something I'm missing. I'm also missing the compass. That's something important. Okay, so we go back. We go over here. I can trigger the timer. So I can go around here. Okay, so we are missing on Dungeon 2. Enemies on timer room. Enemies on first gauntlet. Those are missing. Okay, so we go up. And this is the puzzle. I believe this one should be just fine. Right, I just need to like that. Okay, that's an issue. This room. First, I need to minimize this. First, also room. Progress door. TP is wrong. That's another issue. Okay, let's return to the game. And okay, that's something else. Missing enemies on second gauntlet room. That's another thing. Okay. Next. That's fine. Okay. So we go over here. Ouch. Okay, we go over here. Because we have a key, we should be able to open this, right? Hold on. If I check over here, we have two options. We can either open this room, or we can open the other one. I just got one key, right? So if I open this one and I try to go over here, I won't be able to progress because we have this blocking. But I don't get another key. Which is an issue. Right? This is supposed to have a key. Yeah. This is supposed to have a key. Let's see. Big one. Room missing key. Lock. Door. That's one issue. The other thing that I noticed is that we are missing... Yeah, I think that's the biggest one. We have two keys over here behind this door, right? So if I open this, I can go and go through this puzzle right here to get one and then get another, right? So one would go to this one and the other to this one, right? The issue is that if I use the one I get up here, it means I cannot get in here, which is an issue. Oh, I think I have a big problem here. Huh. This is a design issue. Why didn't we notice this before? The small faces. I'm trying to think on a way to solve this issue. One route could be just moving one of the keys to a different room. You're getting too tired? That's fine. See you later. Good night. Let's go out. Good night, good night. Good night. So I need to give one extra key somewhere. Oh. I could simply put it on big one. Right? One key right here. Then you have a puzzle, a key, and a door. Right? And you go here and you exit with an extra key. And if you use it here, you can unlock that. These to get that. And you are out of keys again. And you cannot go in here. Huh. Because of the way I built this. It means if you get the key over here and use it here, you get soft locked. If you still go down here to get the extra key and you open this and find the mini boss and get the thingy, you're still soft locked. You are locked out of this area. Because behind one door there is 2 keys. Huh. So I need to move one door to a different location. I probably need to move this key. Okay, so the problem here is that the number of locked doors is outnumbering the number of keys, basically. Because here you have with 2 locked doors, right? So I need by force, whenever you unlock one, give you one. Right? Because if I do not, you will get stuck. So I have 2 options. Or I give an extra key. But we go back to the same issue. Because you have 2 options right here, right? And I give you 2 keys. If you open this, you still have 2 options. 2 doors to unlock, but now you only have 1 key. So I need to set another key in here for you to find, so I can maintain the balance, right? So if I place 1 more key here, you now can open this, and you still 1 key to open over here. But once you open this area, you have 2 keys, right? So now they cannot really be used for anything. And the issue is that over here there is no doors, no locked doors. So there is no reason for you to actually get anything over here. Okay, give me a moment. I need to go. Oops. I need to go to the bathroom. And I'll be right back. One moment. Hold on a second. It's not that I didn't finish the sentence. It's that I clicked the mute button before I finish speaking. That was the issue. Don't get the wrong idea. Okay, so the issue here is that I need to maintain a certain balance for the keys to make sense, right? And I have 2 keys right here. I think I need to change one, basically, to be the compass, probably. So I will add one right here. I can let one, I suppose. And to keep the balance going, right? You get one here, you get one here. That will allow you to go through here. Grab this. That's actually a good idea. I can maybe put a key behind the torch. Like over here or something. To make use of this, because there is no reason for this to be here. That's a good idea. A good idea. Yeah. I can place one here behind the torch. That way I can justify this path. And I need to place a key right here. That gives us the whole flow. Okay, let me do that. So I need to go to 613. Rooms, dungeons. This one. 613. Right here. Here I need to place a chest. So I will place a chest. Menu generate. I can hide this one. Where did I put the chest? Decoration, doors, menus, parent, object, lock doors, upgrade chest, right there. So I will place one chest right here. Maybe around here. Right? And I will set this to be a drop of a small key. Right? The lock is normal. Yeah, trigger chest. Okay, that looks fine. And what I'm going to do is the room right below it. 6-2, I believe it is. Right here. I'm going to move. Actually, I can just simply place the door right here to prevent it from actually accessing that area. Yeah. Right? I will place that particular area of the away from the player, right? And I also want a hidden spawn, right? And this hidden spawn is going to spawn Spawn a key. Object. Score small. Small key. The target is going to be right here. I want you to spawn it right there. So it would be 144, 160. Trigger block switch. Pressure. This doesn't have the gauntlet spawn. Okay, how about I make it... I could modify the spawn to... Okay, how about I make this... I duplicate this. Not that line, this. Let's call this hidden gauntlet spawn. Right, and what I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to just to check for enemies. If instance exists of object underscore enemy parent, maybe might be my turn to... Okay, this time I'm gonna... Okay, that's fine. Good night. Thank you for coming. Sleep well. Rest well. Good night, good night. Instance underscore create. Good night. Good night, good night. Nintendo, thank you for coming. Okay, I will set it to x, y. Depth is going to be just depth. And the object to create is, let's call it spawn. And here we have the spawn. I don't need triggers or targets. I can make it a list, and the list I can make it object underscore small key. Right? Close that, drops a small key. Yeah. I can also make this the object underscore boss. Okay. I can make it also object underscore big part. Object underscore small part. Object underscore bump. Drop. Object underscore money. What else am I missing? Object underscore bar chart. Okay. And I think that's it, right? For now, I suppose. So by default is a multi. Okay. So I can now use that. Instead of this, I will just grab this small spawn. On this spawn. Right there. Yeah, okay. Let me test it out. So I close that. Let's see. So now I added one key, right? So if we go in here, let's say there is a lock right here that I managed to open. I can completely screw up that. Oh, what happened there? No set perfectly unknown object.hp projectile parent. What happened there? Wait, what happened there? Do we go over here? I just knock. Oh, he can actually push the block. I didn't know that. I see. It's because the brassiere doesn't have like a HP, I suppose. Yeah, maybe that's the issue. When it gets hit, it doesn't have HP. Okay, I can just solve that quite easily. Okay, so I solved this, presuming that I did things correctly. Oh, because there are... Oh, wait. There is an enemy, and it still spawned. That's an issue. Well, we go through here. We push this around. I can push that way, things like that. And I'm over here. I can fight the wolf. I forgot the wolf doesn't have HP. I'll do that, put under do that class, which includes an HP variable. The issue is that because most of the way you can interact with everything in the game is by attacking it, right? Whether it's with fire, with bombs, etc. The puzzle pieces also need to be like interactable in such a way, right? So the enemies randomly sometimes attack like puzzle things, and because some of the puzzle things don't have HP, it causes a crash, basically. Yeah, because Brazier doesn't really have HP, or the puzzle blocks don't have HP, right? That's the detail. Okay, so we defeat the guy, right? We go over here, claim our torch. So now we can select the torch, right? We don't have the appearance for the torch, so I can go back out. I forgot to set this guy to so it doesn't respawn. Right? Oh, that's an issue. Okay, so the exit. Backtracking door from the wall. Since to start of game. I forgot about that. Yeah. I guess you need to check who's attacking. No, because that's what causes the funny interactions to happen. Because I let pretty much anything in the game interact with everything. It causes that, for example, the crab can throw bombs or boxes, right? It can actually probably throw other enemies. Yeah. Which is kind of funny. Yeah. He can probably throw a thorn wall, yeah. He probably can. Okay, let's see. Let's give it another try. So we go in here. Over here, we have this, ouch. The labyrinth is like weird. Huh. That's actually weird. Why are they positioned like that? You can actually sneak through. That's an issue. Oh, you can actually brute force your way through this if you are brave enough. That's an issue. Okay. Let me see. Ah. I need to make somehow the tongue wall. Wait, thorns? What HP does the thorn have? It does have HP 1. Oh, wait. Is it because of this? Yeah. I see, the thorns are basically destroying each other. That's what's happening. Because I'm like overlapping them? That's why you have like holes here. That's an issue. Because they can get hit, basically. Oh. What to do? What to do? I'm trying to think. What would be like best for this? One thing I do need to do is fix the spawn, the golden spawn. It's supposed to be like that. Okay. Yeah, basically these holes are the thorns like killing each other. Yeah, that's why you have these gaps, which isn't an issue. Wait. Okay, so if this bunny dies, what happens? Yep, the key opens, the key spawns. Yeah, I can then grab it. Maybe give them smarter eyes so they don't avoid the edges of the map and hazards. Yeah, that's something I need to do. Yes. One thing I don't need to do is modify the exit of this map right here, the 513, because it's sending me back to the start of the game. 513, this one. And you need to go to dungeon map underscore dungeon dungeon 2 or 502, I believe it is, and the position has to be on the opposite side of the room. How about here? That would be 240 and 40. Okay. So 240 and 40. Yeah. That way you don't get sent back to the start of the game. The most fun part of game dev is connecting EMEA. Yes, except when it like fails like massively, where it doesn't do whatever you want for like 100 hours straight. Now coding AI is very interesting. Just watch back the me coding the throw ability for the crab. It can be extremely funny. I need to kill the bunny outside. I forgot. This guy. For the key to spawn. I got the key, go out over here. We go over here, kill the wolf. That's a really nice animation, I will say. But finding is incredibly annoying, yeah. Okay, so I get my torch now. Even though I don't have like an appearance for it. I go out, I actually can just do that. Go over here. Ah, that door doesn't have the TP set correctly. That's another issue. Let's see, the turns door in the puzzle before wolf since the start. Okay, that's another issue I need to fix. I believe the turns I can just make sure they don't like overlap. That will probably be one way of fixing it. For example, this one right here is like overlapping. Maybe I could just set this to 8 by 8 so I can set it like more granularly, like this. Hmm. Well, it's not like you can go through to that. Maybe I could make it like a little bit less obvious, like this. Yeah, that looks better. And on the other map, I need to go 613. This is another issue. Hmm. Like that? I think that looks fine. Let's see if that fixes the issue. So we go over here. That guy almost dies, and then the dice. Ah, no, they are still like killing each other. Well, at least there is no easy way to get it inside the area over here anymore. Yeah. The knockback is kinda too much. Maybe I should lower the knockback from the thorns. Hmm. 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 So the issue is basically these ones that are overlapping like this for some reason. Okay, let me see. Sprites, thorns. Where are you? Puzzle pieces, thorns. Okay, show me your mask. Okay, so top goes from 7. Maybe I should make this 8. And bottom goes from 25. Make it 24. Right is 31. And that one's 0. Maybe that actually fix it. Let's check. There we go. Now they are not killing each other. Yeah.
Hola.
Hola. Hola, Spy. Bienvenido. Bienvenido, bienvenido. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. I want to place an enemy. Enemies. Let's see. I want to place a. I suppose the hedgehog would be a better idea. Right here. And maybe not. Maybe the pony would be better. Yeah. Also it's time. It Bien, bien, Spy, ¿cómo estás tú? Estamos a punto de terminar. Hmm. Estaba pensando, I was thinking maybe the key that we spawned here might have an issue. Yeah, there might be a bug right there. Yo estoy más o menos entre cansado y agotado. Well, yo no he dormido, la verdad. Entonces... Okay, I suppose I will stop here and will iron out the problems we found on the second dungeon next time. We also found a bunch of different issues. Yeah, that need to be addressed. Yes. Ok. Creo que ya es bastante tarde para mí, entonces creo que vamos a parar aquí para el día de hoy.
Grape bomb. I think it looks like a bomb. Ricardo
Wow.
Lully used metal pipe.
Okay, thank you so much for coming to the stream. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
Hola.
For Terraria, apparently. Yeah, los veré mañana para jugar Terraria, al parecer. Dada la votación en Discord. Okay, then I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye bye. Buenas noches. Que descansen. Gracias por venir. I will see you guys next time. Good night. Bye bye. Adios. Buenas noches. Good night. Good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good night. Bye.
Yeah, that would make sense. Can't really watch the stream, just dropping by and say hello. Yeah, I forgot, skull emoji. Wow. I was gonna write figure but wrote the correct word, my mistake. Sprites for the enemies? Lag room. And these trees. God, I need to get a haircut. If I shake my head I can feel it swinging. I noticed that when I was eating. Yes. OT's probably a state.
Yeah, that would also make sense. With a chest that big you would find a lot of bombs. Though lore-wise it's weird bombs only start to drop after you find some in the ship. Threes? I kinda forgot too. Oh yes. That indeed. I forgot to and was about to rewind stream, since I forgot that's something YouTube Live lets you do that Twitch doesn't if I remember XD. I come back and thought I saw seagull missing XD. Yeah haha. Was thinking, where did the seagull go? XD. Might have to put a pair on your head to find the seagull lol. Zelda, Wind Waker F. The smile faces XDD. I'm getting too tired. GN people. GN. Had to go so bad. Forgot to finish the sentence before shutting off the mic. Smiley face emoji. Limau. Haha XD. Sure. Might be my turn to G2G this time. Smiley face emoji. Gotta get ready for bed earlier. Got a earlier shift at work tomorrow, but hopefully the rest of the week till Friday I'll have those days off.
X3. GN at Nintendo. Are all doodads put under the doodad class, which includes HP variable? Oh. I guess you need to check who's attacking. Can it throw a thorn wall? Limau. Maybe give them smarter eye so that they avoid the edges of the map and hazards. Yay, eye coding. The most fun part of game dev, coding the enemy eye. Sarcasm BTW. I guess the pathfinding is the bane of your existence, Ola. Duck emoji. Nice, Ola. Also it's time. Como-tan? Honeybee emoji. Posio estoy más meno, entre cansado / agotado. En la mañana el carro la fallo la batería y no quería encender, frowning face emoji. Okay, good night everyone. Da bien, bread emoji. Bye. Plot twist, el carro al final encendió como si nada y cuando ya me habían mandado a hablarle al mecánico que estaba más o menos cerca. Que bueno que tu carro arrancó. Buenas noches. Pero que tardo un poco en poder hablarle porque estaba atrás de la casa del mecánico porque estaba en una tipo colonia medio aislada. Hasta mañana, DDDDD. Que descanses. Igualmente. Good night. Bye bye. Y hasta mañana, pancakes emoji. Croissant emoji, rice cracker emoji, banana emoji. Sun emoji, black star emoji, crescent moon emoji. Red apple emoji, fried shrimp emoji, rice ball emoji.